They're so unmemorable.
Yeah.
The fact that the last character we played as, like the character you do the tutorial mission with, is that he's dead.
Oh god.
Oh,
We're back. Oh, good old CIA. We're dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Is
We
that
just
cool?
did
Great.
the mission.
We did.
I believe we had a massive long conversation about it, and I thought to myself, like, oddly enough, I thought more about this playthrough, this completely disposable like story no one gives a fuck about, more than I have any other playthrough we've done so far.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just in terms of like, the first-person shooter genre and how it is like floundered for like what's the word? Irrelevancy.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the right word. But for people to, like, you know, give it some kind of respect, and how they don't earn it at all. And they squander every bit of good faith ever placed in them by just doing shit like no Russian.
Yeah.
You know him as Alex the Red. He supplied the assault.
I think I need to turn this down a little bit.
No problem. I was about to say, it was a bit quiet for me for a moment there, then I realised, it's silent. I'll just silence it for some reason. I love this. He's had to get to Makarov, that guy that we were somehow able to plant a guy into his game.
Yeah, I like clicked on my headphones audio, which then made everything silent, and I was like, oh god, no. Oh god.
Perfect.
OBS, there we go. That's all better now. Sorry about that, guys.
No, I was thinking, and I went back and I watched, because I play Spec Ops The Line, but I can't bring myself to play it again. I'm not strong enough to play it. Oh! Those two people, they
So
had
look
names.
at all this unearned shit.
Yeah, and then you go play Spec Ops The Line. If people don't know Spec Ops The Line, there is a infamous scene in that game where you call a white phosphorus strike on civilians. Unbeknownst to you, they're civilians. And it is like one of the most harrowing things in a video game ever. And the game, it's like 10 hours in, is it?
Oh god.
Like, it builds it up all this way.
It does.
To do it, and like it's like just before like the most brutal slog of a firefight you've ever been in. So you are in the same mindset of the character of being, for fuck's sake, I want to kill these guys. Oh, he killed him.
Oh.
Taking out a non-lethal shot. You got to shoot him in the leg.
I was like, oh, I'll just take him out. Like, capture him, cool.
No, you got to do the non-lethal shot to the leg.
Like, Karl, I'll capture him with a nice shotgun shell in the back of the head.
Yeah, maybe use this one. But at that moment when you're walking through and they've like immaculately modelled like the horrified, charred, still living remains of people screaming in agony, and you're like, oh god, and then your mission is you've got to put them out of their misery, and you have to go around like execute them, and you feel so fucking bad. And then you've got Call of Duty where you're calling it in as a 10 kill streak.
Oh god.
And it gets you bonus points. Oh.
Yeah, you're literally rewarded in that game with like horrible white phosphorus. It's like, oh god.
Yeah.
Also, I shot him in the other leg.
Roach, this is going to take some time. Go with Meat and Royce and check out the favela for any.
Yeah.
That's where this guy.
Well, torture works, folks. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah,
And this is a
yet
video
again,
game.
Call of Duty just trivializing just fucking torture.
With a blowtorch.
And yes, I know, like, for example, a game like GTA 5 does, but GTA 5's meant to be like
You're playing as
making
horrible
out
characters.
Trevor as a horrible psychopath.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the hero, and he is shot someone in the back of the leg, and without any due process, is now torturing him half to death with a blowtorch.
Yeah.
What a hero! I like as well. You just don't care. Like you're not. Oh,
I don't know who's like civilians and who isn't. That's the worst part. Like, yes, the guy's shooting at me, but in the buildings, I couldn't tell.
The annoying thing as well is that this might be one of the best levels in Modern Warfare 2 in the multiplayer.
Oh yeah, in
one
the
of my
multiplayer.
favourites.
Yeah. Oh god. Like, oh god, what?
You down?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
what's the quote about war we get? Patriots always talk of dying for their country and never of killing of their country. Oh, Bertrand Russell, you go.
And yeah, like, fucking grenades. Like, civilians, be damned.
That's the thing though, right? You get punished for it. And it's like, really? In this video game of all games? And that's what I mean about
We've
like,
just
unearned.
watched Soap torturing someone.
That's what I mean about unearned.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
what was that? I saw that. Yeah!
Oh no!
Oh,
the grenade
no!
goes!
War. You were killed by a
never
grenade.
change.
Watch out for the grenade danger indicator. That's a
Can you
great
just
quote.
throw them back in single player?
You can, yes. That's my favourite quote about War from Bertrand Russell. Like, watch out for the grenade indicator. And that's what I mean about being unearned, where they try to make, or the story they're trying to tell, or like make some kind of a point with it. But when you're like playing as people, like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to brutally torture people for information, and it works. That's the thing as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can say this is a dumb video game. It's Call of Duty, who gives a shit? But like that subtle thing, the implication that torturing people works.
Yeah.
Like that's something that probably shouldn't be in media because it doesn't. Fun fact, it doesn't work at all.
Really?
Like there's been multiple studies like torturing people does not fucking work.
Yeah.
Do you know what it does do? It makes people say whatever you want them to say.
Oh, right, okay. So people will just be so fed up with it, they'll just give up and tell them whatever you are asking to hear, they will tell you.
Yeah, like, do you know what does work, though? Be nice.
Yeah.
But when you tell people, so okay, so how do we get this accused terrorist to talk? Well, it's make him a deal. Like, offer to find his family and put them into protection, give him citizenship to the United States. Like, you know, give him, like, basically, give him the ability to escape the horrible situation he'd be in if he went back. But that's a difficult sell. People are like, no.
Oh shit, the dog.
Oh no! Oh, Last of Us.
Oh no.
Oh, do it, Lucas, do it again. Oh, look at that. You get. Do you know what should be coming up as you're doing this? You should be at like 10-point kill streak multipliers.
Oh god.
Like, you just broke that dog's neck.
I did.
For no reason.
I mean, there might have been a reason.
Well, it's Itachi, yeah.
Also, again, another game that forces you to kill dogs, so go fuck yourself, Call of Duty.
Yep.
I really like this game, and it does sound like we're shitting on it, but it tries so hard to not be just dumb action game.
Yeah.
When it really is just dumb action game.
And the thing is, we're not shitting on Call of Duty, like the game, this game, or like the series. It's like the genre as a whole.
Yes.
Where the genre as a whole is it's embarrassing. I think is the way to describe it. And then you've got games like Spec Ops: The Line that can prove that you can tell a mature story using this genre. But then you hear about all the behind the scenes stuff. About, oh yeah, like the guy who wrote said, I fucking hate that we had to put multiplayer in that game. But Call of Duty was out at the time. Yeah. And we were told you have to put multiplayer in it. And that I don't want to put multiplayer in it. It's a single player story experience. No, put multiplayer in.
How many times have we heard that from developers?
Yeah.
And that we got told, oh, Call of Duty has multiplayer. Put multiplayer in now.
I still remember one of my favourite quotes. It's from Matt from The Best Friends, where he said there was a running joke when he was doing playtesting of what they're going to do with this game to make it different. Oh, they're going to put kill streaks in. Because every game had to have kill streaks. Call of Duty had kill streaks.
Jesus, taking some damn on.
Well, also, this is all go.
Like playing some Destiny and stuff like that lately. So used to having shields and shit.
Like, oh man, can you imagine if it's like Destiny? You just had all the powers in next. You got one shot left in that Desert Eagle, mate. One shot, one kill.
God,
let's see it.
Oh, there
is
it
it on the roof? Oh, you missed.
I got him with a fucking shotgun though.
The thing is though, that's unrealistic because have you seen how bad the shotguns are in multiplayer?
Yeah.
Where like 20 foot and they just stop doing any damage whatsoever. Because people like a shotgun, you can hit people from like 300 meters away with a shotgun and kill. Like one of the weirdest things. Oh yeah, Lucas, you know what you have to pick up. We play multiplayer now.
Rocket. Oh no, I've got one.
You got one.
Got no reserve rockets.
Fuck it, yeah. Oh, I hit him direct.
Oh god.
He took it off.
Yeah, as we've mentioned, dumb action game. Like, they just let me in a civilian area just pick up an RPG and go ham.
Also, though, this is a semi-auto shotgun, so just pull the trigger as fast as you can. Like, just walk into that room and just pull the trigger as fast as you can, because I want to see what happens. Also, we're completely ignoring the story.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah! Tactical action! Oh.
Oh my god. Like, yeah, you can tell I'm used to fighting with a shield.
Yeah. Well,
there we go.
One thing I've done though, I'll do it again. That guy is now condemned to die by RPG or shotgun blast on each of your spawns. But something I've done, that I've not done for any playthrough done so far, is some research. Like, thinking, like, research, fact feed videos, not for the dumb gameplay ones we're doing. No, I went about and did some research because I remember last week I mentioned that there was a first-person shooter game that got criticised for just like, buy guns.
Oh yeah.
I looked it up and it was Call of Duty, it was Medal of Honor Warfighter. On the Medal of Honor Warfighter official webpage, they were like, a Medal of Honor Warfighter is proud to show our people we've worked with, and it was gun and tactical weapons manufacturers, and they had links to their stores on the main page for like, look what information about Warfighter, go buy some guns.
Fuck me.
Oh, here we go. Fuck yeah, multiplayer, let's go. You basically got my multiplayer loadout right now. I can't believe he took it. So it had in there, you can, if you want, just go to the stores. And I believe one of the manufacturers was selling an AR-15.
Holy shit.
But don't quote me on that, but they had that on their store. And there were even behind the scenes things they would reveal. And that got leaked, leaked with big question marks. So, we even had actual Navy SEALs work with our team to tell us how to make the game more realistic, because we want to make the premier realistic multiplayer military shooter experience. So they went all in on the realism aspect, and then that game got 4 out of 10 from everybody, so it sucked ass. But there was I don't even know which school shooting, which is a really bad thing to say, but in America, and someone pointed out maybe it's a bad thing that these games that you're marketing, they say they're for adults, but we all know that Call of Duty and first-person shooters, they market towards children.
Oh yeah.
The primary audience of this game is skinny white teenagers and kids.
Yeah.
And me, and apparently me.
I don't know any fucking 12-year-old that doesn't play Call of Duty.
I
don't know. Admittedly, I don't know that many 12-year-olds, but for example, family friends and stuff.
Yeah.
All their kids from the age of maybe 10 plus play Call of Duty.
Yeah. And
so
it's maybe
you can't say they're not marketed to kids at least a bit.
Maybe it's you got an achievement for shooting people in the head.
Yay!
You obliterated people's skulls, and we get it. It's a fucking video game, but it's just so bad. When there's moments in this game where they show that nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
And it drops, it's look how awful this is. I can get a 25 kill streak.
Look at the horrors of war, and it's okay, well, I can do that in multiplayer as well.
Look at the extra experience, you're getting achievements. I think one of the things you can do is, in multiplayer, you have, the tags you get for specific things during challenges. One of them is, hold a grenade until it blows up and kills you and yourself.
It is.
It kills yourself and your opponent.
Just cook a grenade till you both die. It's right.
And it's called martyrdom. That was a perk in the Call of Duty original. Do it.
Oh god, no!
It laid a grenade.
Oh god.
The chicken laid an egg. I love as well how you just not. Oh, the intel 1 out of 45.
I'm not looking for it, but it just popped.
It was right there. So I think this is the bit though when you this initial fight is an awful slog, but there's a little bit later in the game when you're chasing him along the rooftops, which is really fucking cool.
Yeah.
Because when I was doing it, I had dual Glock 18s.
Oh my god.
So I'm running chasing someone on the rooftop with dual pistols, just Dante in it.
That's what I really don't like. It's just out of nowhere. I can only take a couple of shots, but there's just people on top of the rooftops everywhere.
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing, that Call of Duty struggled with for a while. So I play Modern Warfare, because my brother has it, and it's one of the few games, besides FIFA, he will play with me. And I don't like FIFA, so during the pandemic, especially, the only option I've had to, speak to my brother is, if we play COD together.
Yeah.
And just playing the multiplayer in that, and you realise, God, this is bad.
Yeah.
Just this game makes so much money, and I'll give you an example of... there's something in Modern Warfare's multiplayer that they so obviously ripped off of Titanfall. And that is, in Titanfall 2, when you start a mission, depending on the level, you'll have a little cutscene. And it's even customised based on what the leader of your faction is.
Oh, okay, cool.
So depending on what your leader of your faction is, and you'll load into the level, maybe from an airship, a jump ship, or you'll be walking through a doorway, or going into a VR simulation, and your chosen... commander will just give you a dumb voice line.
Yeah, sure.
I always pick the guy who's drunk, so he always says first we fight, then we drink, takes a sip, falls down, you jump out of the back of a jet. The moment your boots hit the ground, the game starts.
Ah, right, yeah.
And it never stops being fucking awesome. It always feels good that the instant you touch the ground, you are in gameplay. And you can start sprinting and doing all the crazy bullshit that you can do in Titanfall. Call of Duty. Oh, there we go, mate.
Yeah.
Save
I
them.
know, Karl. Don't worry.
You know what you're doing for the rest of this game. In Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they have something similar, where at the start of each mission, depending on what level you are, a helicopter or something like that will drop you off at the area, or a van. Maybe you'll be climbing in the back of the van. You'll be surrounded by all of your teammates, which is really hilarious because obviously in COD they've put all that money into buy dumb skins.
Yeah.
And the stupidest skin is always the one people pick. So you'll be in a van with 5 identical looking Russian dudes wearing jumpsuits, carrying bright pink assault rifles, which is fine. The van will stop, you'll climb out of the van, and then a countdown starts. So you've got to stand still like a fucking lemon for 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was really weird when I played it with you.
And it's so shit. It's so shit. It looks so bad. Like every single time a level loads up, it's like, why don't they just put an extra 10 seconds for the game to start, and then when I step out of the van,
You're
let me run.
doing it, yeah.
And it never not looks shit. And it's one of those things where you can tell that they thought, oh, this looks really good in Titanfall, but they couldn't figure out how to optimize Call of Duty's multiplayer enough to pull it off. And it looks worse than if you just spawn in.
Yeah.
And just have the thing of it's in black and white for 10 seconds as everyone's like weapons
really
spawning.
Bad when you drop in. You've played Titanfall, so you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump out of this van and start running.
And then you've got
it's like, 5.
A 10-second timer starts. It's like, I'd rather it not be in.
Fuck that guy.
And there was a funny bit where for a while in the game, the intro is like a van drives through a fence and then it parks in front of the fence and blocks off the entrance, but they didn't model the fence opening. So what? Oh!
Front runner, this is Bravo 6. We've got the package. I repeat, we have got the package.
So that was a cool moment.
Ready for dust off. Send the chopper.
Stuff like that I'm all down for, like the cliffhanger mission. That's some of my favourite parts of the game where it's like, they just accept the dumbness of it.
But then they do the stuff like boots on the ground when you're playing as like the American soldiers, and it's like, oh no, the horrors of war as you're running around with dual Glock 18s.
Like, tag 'em and bag 'em. But oh god, the atrocity of war, Karl. The atrocity of war.